It's homemade pizza time. It's homemade pizza time. 1 2/3 cups of water with yeast, tablespoon of sugar, 4 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt. Gonna mix everything together. This is gonna make 2 pizzas Sicilian style. All right, 10 minutes later, we got a dough ball. I'm gonna cut that in half, and I'm gonna make 2 pies with this. All right, both doughs have been split, formed, and now I'm gonna cover both of these with saran wrap, nice and tight, and I'm gonna let it rise between 2 and 3 hours. All right, it's time to make the homemade sauce for the pizza. I got some San Marzano tomatoes, a little bit of salt, oregano, basil, a little bit of crushed red pepper and onion powder. And I'm gonna saute a little bit of garlic on very low heat in this pan and infuse it with olive oil and put it in the sauce. Tomatoes are going in. Now I'm gonna mill them, and I'll show you what that's like when it's done. All right, guys, this is what the tomatoes look like after they've been milled. I have not put any seasoning in or the infused garlic, and so that's the next step. All right, now I'm doing the garlic infused olive oil. And the key here is you want it on very low heat, continuously stirring it. You do not want this to burn at all. And this will be done in about 2 to 3 minutes. As soon as you start smelling the aroma and the olive oil loosens up, you know it's good. And I'm gonna put this right into the sauce as is. Some people strain out the olive oil only and get rid of the garlic, but I love garlic, so this is going in. This was about 3 cloves. And I can already smell it. Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of oregano, another half teaspoon of oregano, just because I want it. Half a teaspoon of basil. All right, and just for a tiny little kick, I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. All right, I'm gonna combine that very, very well until it's all mixed well. And I'm just gonna let it sit until I'm ready to build my pizzas. All right, the dough has been rising for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna let this go for another about 15, 20 minutes. But while that's finishing, I'm now gonna go preheat my oven to 500 degrees. Yes, you heard me, 500 degrees. All right, oven's preheating. I'll be building pizza soon. Okay, everybody, we're gonna build pizza number 1. The dough is looking great. It's risen quite a bit. And now we're gonna build pizza number 1. So the first pizza I'm making is going to be a veggie pizza with mushroom, black olive, yellow onion, and some 3 cheese blend with some sauce. All right, guys, the dough is all stressed out. Now it's time to layer the pizza. First goes the sauce. I don't like to over sauce the pizza. I don't want it to be like super mushy, but obviously you need enough to cover it, to coat it all. I just take a regular soup ladle and spread it out. I think I need just a tiny bit more. That's it. That'll do it. All right, for this one, I'm going to use a 3 cheese blend. And I'm just going to spread that out. You add as much cheese as you like. I like a moderate amount of cheese. I don't want it to be insanely over cheese because I want to be able to taste some of the other toppings. But again, you want to make sure you cover the pizza. And I'm using a 3 cheese blend. Romano, Asiago, and Parmesan for this pizza. All right, that's good enough. I'm gonna save a little bit for my other pizza. All right, now I'm gonna start laying it. This is some yellow onion. I'm just gonna spread that out. I almost did a live stream of this. This probably would have been fun, except it would have been hard to see the chat. So we're just gonna do a long form video, and poor Calvin's really not in this one too much, but I'll get him in there. He's behind me. I'll give you guys a little shot of him after. All right, yellow onions in. Next, I'm gonna spread out some black olive. And again, this is the veggie pizza that I'm making. All right, that one's coming out pretty good. The sauce smells so good. You can obviously add whatever toppings you like, but I love this combination. I know everybody doesn't like mushrooms, black olives, or onions. So this could be a very unpopular pizza with some folks who don't like any of those, but I love all those toppings. And so I generally make this one. I want to give a shout out to my friend Jack, who gave me this recipe, and grateful for him to show me how to make this. And yeah, I do it every so often. I didn't do it much in the summer, but now that we've got fall and winter coming up, I tend to use the oven a little bit more. So all right, anyways, that's a very well topped pizza. My oven has been preheating for 500, and it's ready to go in the oven. So this pizza is going to take about, oh, I don't know, 11, 12 minutes to cook. Hey, Calvin, buddy, you hoping for droppings? All right, buddy, you got to move out of the way. All right, this one's going in, guys. Oh, crap. Middle rack. And I'm going to put the timer on for 12 minutes, and then I'll check it at about 11. But anywhere from 11 to 13 minutes, this is going to cook. See you guys in about 12 minutes or so. All right, pizza's done. That was 12 minutes. Ready to take it out of the oven. It is looking fantastic. Now we're gonna just pop that up there for now. Close the oven. Let's take a look at the bottom. What you want is see how we can do this. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, we're gonna move it onto this surface right here. All right, guys, pizza number one looks amazing. I'm gonna cut into this, and then we're gonna take a bite out of it and see what it tastes like. All right, guys, this is slice number one, pizza number one. I love the corner pieces. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, it's hot. Oh yeah. I should have put the mic on. Maybe you guys could hear the crunch. Undercarriage looks perfect. Piping hot. Pizza number one was a success. Now it's time to build pizza number two. All right, everybody, I'm gonna build pizza number two. I'm gonna cook it, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished result. This one's gonna be pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and when it comes out of the oven, I'm gonna drizzle some Mike's Hot Honey on it, and I think it's gonna be awesome. All right, pizza number two came out. The only thing left to do is drizzle the Mike's Hot Honey, and pizza number two will be finished. If you have never tried this stuff, it is absolutely amazing. Not really cooperating, but it's all the rage. All right, guys, I'm gonna let that cool off for a second. I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna try a slice. All right, guys. Here's my corner slice Pepperoni, mozzarella cheese with Mike's Hot Honey. I think this one's going to be good. I did paper towel the grease a little bit just because it was a little greasy, but I think this is going to be really tasty. Here we go. Wow. Ah, that is ridiculous. Wow. Temperature's a little hot, but the Mike's Hot Honey, oh, if you've never had that before, I'm telling you, on pizza, especially pepperoni pizza, it is so good. And the carrots looks really good. I'm happy with this. Calvin's sitting over here hoping that some falls or that I give him some. I'll give a little piece of pizza bones, as Ari World called it. Want some pizza bones? Wow. All right. We're going to give Calvin some pizza bones. All right, we're going to give Calvin a little bit of pizza bone. A little treat, pre-birthday treat. It's his birthday tomorrow, so we'll celebrate tomorrow. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap up another video. That's a little bit of what I do sometimes. I like making pizzas. They come out really good usually. Every once in a while, I kind of mess it up, but I got to say, I'm really happy with these two pies. Hope you guys like this video. It's a little bit different, but if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe to our channel. Give us a positive comment. And we'll see you guys in another video soon. Thank you so much.